Welcome to the Dog Eat Dog, Eat Ball World of Bloopers. Head bloopers. Ancient bloopers.
Senior citizens being ball boys and ball girls. I would suggest that he pass that ball along and start watching the game before another line drive comes down that way.
Dangerous bloopers.
Getting out of the way was Lee May. I don't think I've ever seen Lee May move that quickly.
That ball hit him right in the top of the dome.
Boy, you don't think that one right there is going to make a few blooper reels?
Kitty and Cliff bloopers.
Here's one of the characters from that show, John Ratzenberger. To throw up the first pitch. He's Cliff Clavin, the mailman, but he missed the mailbox.
Tangled web bloopers.
I think that Gary Cederstrom over there at first base at least could get a matching set.
High, not overly deep into right center, and boy, Gallego had a tough time with that one.
Oh, they got him with the empty water cup.
Yeah, the empty one.
Foul ball bloopers. And poignant popcorn bloopers. MLB Unbelievable Bloopers. The cold weather days of April make for rather cool bloopers. So let's pop back to opening day 1993 at Wrigley Field in Chicago, where former Cubs star Greg Maddux returned as a Brave and got a taste of an old Chicago tradition.
The roar is because they threw the foul ball back and Maddux hit into the stand. That's a tradition that you would normally reserve for home run.
At Cincinnati's Riverfront Stadium, still another foul ball received a similar dose of disrespect.
Good one-handed grab by that fan. Magnificent. He held on to his little son with his right hand. He caught the ball one-handed with his left hand. He threw the ball away. Beautiful.
And finally, the tale of the ball boy who had no idea where the ball was, and the enterprising fan who did.
Hard shot, hit foul down the first baseline. What happened? It went in his hood.
Ball went right
He has
past him.
no idea where it's at. Now a
there.
fan is letting him know.
in
There it is, and the fan got it.
Yeah, he had it in the back of his jacket. He didn't know where it was.
And the fan thanks him. Nice job.
Thank you, Tim Raines. Clarity is always important. If you can't see the ball, how can you catch it?
This is popped back, and is there a play?
Oh, a little fan interference.
Yep.
I believe Charlie O'Brien might have had that ball.
Here's a look at it. Yep. The youngster with the glove batted it right out of his hands. He's out.
Oh, my.
They decide that he is out.
Charlie O'Brien should have had it regardless. He might have
Well,
been.
he's got it there, see?
Yeah, he has
He's
it
got
there.
it, and now watch what happens. Here comes the kid and the glove, and boom.
I don't think he had full possession. Uh-oh, now the police officer's taking him out of his seat. See you later, pal. Thanks for coming to the game. But that's the rules and regulations in the ballpark.
Well, here's the further saga of the young man with the glove and the white shirt. They let him come back. O'Brien brought the ball over. They gave him the ball. A standing ovation for the kid.
And a big smile to go with it.
Yeah.
He got it all on that one. First he was the GOAT, then he was the hero. When he came back to his seat, the fans just cheered him.
You know, some days it doesn't pay to come to the old ballpark. Look at this fan.
Got his popcorn. He's all set. Hey, a foul ball. Oh, wham.
He lost the ball, he lost the popcorn, and he's got a bruise on his belly button.
And he's lucky he's not singing for the Vienna Boys Choir.
That's true, too.
I guess we want to do that again, don't we?
Jumps on the first one here, but hooks it foul. And the guy with the popcorn has left the neighborhood.
Oh, is that guy there?
Good night for him. That's his second one tonight.
Here's something unique. Mr. T in the broadcast booth with the Brewers A-team.
1 ball, 1 strike to Listash, and he lines one into left field. That's going to drop in front of Bo Jackson. Nielsen around third, coming to the plate. Go! What? And Bo throws him out.
What my, what
What do you think, T?
Wow, that's Bo Jackson, the behind his hip with the arm. That was awesome. I'm impressed, and I'm not usually impressed that much.
How's this for impressive? Greg Maddux with a little fancy footwork worthy of the gridiron.
That's up the middle, base hit. Maddux makes a turn. Here comes the throw. It's going to be close. He's going to roll. Set. He didn't touch it. This is bizarre, folks. This is bizarre. That's unreal. He was out by about 6 feet.
Now, all he has to do is wait for him to come back. He goes after him. He's deked out. What a great football play. This guy ought to have been a halfback or something.
Another pitcher causing excitement wherever he goes is Hideo Nomo. Nomo's smile and pitching style have everyone talking.
Good for him. He's good for the game of baseball. He's he's something new over here, and he's making it look easy, and I promise you it's not that easy.
You put yourself in his shoes, coming into this country, coming out of Japan, and then all the media that's following him around everywhere he's gone. I mean, how much more pressure can this guy handle?
I'm just like a fan here because, everybody wants to know how he does what he does, and I do too.
He got a nasty forkball now, and it looked like a heater. Guys ain't taking a good hack off, that's all I know.
You don't know what to say to the guy. I don't know if he speaks English that well, but I have said hi to him, and he's very courteous. He's great for the game right now.
I mean, you want to hit against the best, man. He seems to be the best in the National League right now, and that's all everybody's talking about. There's Nomo Mania, man, and I can't wait to hit against him. I'm excited.
Nomo, good friend. Hey, baseball player. Hey.
It's exciting. I'm looking forward to him with that little deception that he has, really making the American League hitters whiff a little bit.
It's a motion that's been likened to a tornado, so we had to ask the question, can you do Nomo?
That's too herky-jerky and too windy, and I'd pull a disc.
Oh, I couldn't even come close. To be honest with you, I still don't know how he does it. When I faced him twice, and I couldn't get the leg kick.
He takes his hands over his head really high, and he takes his time making his turn. He's been described as kind of a tornado action, which I'm going to imagine is a little intimidating for the hitter because you see the back of him when you should be seeing the front side of a pitcher.
Most hitters are looking, facing a guy like that. He's got the whole back at you like that. So if anything, you see his name coming at you. Next thing you know, here comes a forkball from out of nowhere. And that's the toughest thing about him, I think.
It's like an Elgin Baylor hesitation jump shot, for those that are old enough to remember.
In his rookie year, Nomo's unorthodox style had National League batters baffled, and his success led to his first All-Star appearance in 1995.
From the Los Angeles Dodgers, Hideo Nomo.
Now time to set our sights on some more heads-up bloopers.
Yeah.
You think that was a foul proposition? Well, how about this? Smell a rat, anyone? How about a skunk? Don't look now, San Diego fans. He's back.
The skunk that makes its home in the tarp here. And they never use the tarp. They had to use the tarp today. And I'm assuming that the skunk was uprooted today.
Oh, this is a beautiful scene. And now the grounds crew are going to come around him, and he sees him, he senses him, he's getting ready, he's getting set, he's going to blast him.
Don't fire.
He's going to blast him.
Well, they try to get this skunk, I'm sure, back under the stand some way.
Well, they don't want to run him over there where Charlie is.
Now he's...
look at Cookie Rojas. He doesn't want any part of him either. Oh, now he's going to go into the Marlins dugout. Hey, look at him scramble. Is that a beautiful sight? He don't know where to go now. Just let me find a hole somewhere. Hey, we're getting some good play with the Sunshine Network sign, though.
Hey, there he goes. Look out. Oh, there goes our camera guy.
We lost our camera guy, everybody.
Just relax, guys. Take it easy.
He's to his left, then he's to his right, and boom! How about that? That is quick a foot right there.
From black and white to black and white. Outfielder Dave Martinez tried his hand at pitching and realized that some pitches are sinkers and some just plain stinkers.
Guys would begin on him. Whoa, let's save that videotape. Whoops. What happened there?
6 feet 8 inches falling to turf.
Well, that's a great way to fool a hitter.
Lesson number 2. Pitchers should always dry their hands.
This is a real trick pitch here. He just loses it right there. Just totally screwed.
That pitch is called one of life's embarrassing moments.
Take a look at this. Whoa, 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 whoa. That'll loosen you up a little bit.
And pitchers, like hitters, have to keep their eye on the ball.
Whoa! Well, that one's got a chance of making this week in baseball.
He just got plunked in the head by the return throw from the catcher. That's a wake-up call.
You never know when the TV camera is on, so between pitches, try to play it cool.
Players will do to get on TV.
Exactly.
Some people aren't paying a whole lot of attention to what's going on. A little thumb wrestling in the bullpen.
See, when you're bored to tears and you're not playing, you find other means to entertain yourself.
When they get it going, they'll keep that thing in the air for forever.
Aha, the bullpen. Is it illegal to feed the bullpen?
Lesson number 5. It's a pitcher's job to pitch. It's a fielder's job to field.
Take a step and whoa!
Let's save this for this week in baseball.
And please know thy number of outs.
Ball to the first baseman, Merced. To Christensen, barely in time to get a hustling.
Threw the ball away.
Oh, he did. And here comes Miller home. He thought that was the third out.
Breaking ball, strike 3, big strikeout for Pulsifer.
Watch him. He thinks it's only 2 outs. He was like a cat on that ball. He says, nobody's going on me. I don't care. Oh, all right, there's 3 outs. What the hell?
Whether or not a ball game is played often depends on the weather. The elements can make the challenges of baseball all the more challenging. So when the rains come, it's best to be prepared.
I don't know if it's Mary Poppins time or if it's time for Singing in the Rain.
Whoa, watch out. There goes somebody's umbrella. Try to catch that one.
Run that down, send it up here, and Mercer will put that one in his golf bag.
Now that's a broken one. I don't want a broken one.
There's one that went the other way.
That's the one I'll put in my golf bag right there.
You can't blame everything on the elements. Sometimes major leaguers are just plain clumsy, hard as it may be to believe.
You know, there's really nothing more embarrassing than tripping on a step. And you look around and see if anybody's watching, see if they see it. You feel so foolish.
And here comes Galen Cisco now.
Oh,
Careful, Galen. He must have just gotten some new coach's shoes.
Watch this.
Mike Lansing going back, and that's like trying to climb the stairs with the lights out.
Where it goes, fly ball, center field. Hernandez, and loses his footing, the ball falls behind him.
I mean, he is just laying flat out. You can see the spikes give way. No place to hide.
And this is no place to nap, especially if you're anywhere near the ball. You never know when something might be gaining on you.
Oh, look out. Bobby Knopp could not get out of the way of that one. In the coaching box at first, a line drive.
Nobody had quicker feet than Bobby Knopp. He has lost at least one step. As you can see, that got him very solid. Oh.
Look at Buck Rogers.
Oh. Ball throws are so cruel.
Oh. Rub it a little bit.
Bender right there tried to catch that ball in the basket, and it appeared that it got his right shoulder. Well, he has a big basket.
Whoop.
Whoa.
Yeah. Staggered.
No, I guess he didn't see it.
They didn't even get the ball, man. They didn't buy any peanuts either. Come on.
Whoa, he broke the window. Shaquille O'Neal would be impressed.
He's not impressed.
We need a glass man here and get that guy a broom.
Get him another location.
Well, rims are shattering all over the NBA and college basketball, but we haven't seen this.
Oh, my goodness. I wonder if he got the speed of that pitch.
It is often said that the home run is the most exciting part of baseball. One swing can change a ball game. But today, just hitting home runs isn't enough. It's how you hit it. Each player has a special flair or style. Home run styling is something other players just love to watch.
Oh, my goodness. That was
I mean, he is all over this one.
Yeah, that's the kind you can stand and admire.
I think Reggie started all that. See, Reggie's only regret is that he never saw himself play.
Maybe Reggie Jackson did invent home run styling. He sure influenced a lot of today's players. But Reggie had a style mentor of his own.
When I developed my style, what it came from was watching Harmon Killebrew. He was really the first player to watch a home run.
That's what Reggie said. He said he took what I did and then kind of magnified it a little bit and expanded on that.
Today's players love to imitate each other's styles. And so we wonder who's the reigning king of swing.
If I had the guy to watch the most, I think I'd go for Albert Bales. He's got the good style. He breaks it down.
What does he do?
He almost tripped every base he touched. He stops and fall down. Lofton gets it good. Ask Kenny about it. Kenny's got it down pat.
second base.
Ooh, a little stutter step by Albert before he gets to every base.
You can see the strength that Albert Bell had.
And Bell didn't miss that.
The style master in the National League is Freddie McGriff.
That's one of those you need to admire it for a second.
I think that Freddie McGriff probably has the greatest finish of anybody as far as power is concerned when he hits a home run. Kind of a twirly bird.
After he hits the home run, he's got the lift and the separate, but after he hits it, he kind of finishes it off high and give you kind of profile type of style like this, right here.
Piazza's got a good one, the way he flips his bat after he's done with it. That's not bad. Every time he swings and hits a home run, it's gone because he's sort of got the Fred McGriff helicopter over the head, and he hit one a long way when he does that.
I don't know, Joe Carter's pretty sweet too.
Now the 2-2. Well hit down the left field line. Way back and
He kind of gets this little jump up for glory. Joe Carter, you home run, jump out.
It's only one time, man. Only one time.
My style just hit it and run. Hopefully.
Oh my goodness! Hold on. Hope you
What about this year?
No, nothing, man. Did you see that this year shot?
There's a long drive, deep right field. Goodbye.
Of course, you don't expect Kenny Lofton to hit a home run every time up. Barry Bonds, you do. And if you study the Barry Bonds style, it looks like he feels the same way.
When Barry hits him, he just hits it kind of like, you knew I was going to do that.
And this one is going to be well out of here at the stick. Barry Bonds, he knew it when he hit it. So did the crowd.
It's just the way he swings, and when he swings, he'll let the bat sort of stay there for a second, and then he'll react with the gesture, the touchdown, and then he'll do the stride, and then he'll probably around first base do a high five to his dad.
In the American League, no question, Ken Griffey Jr. is the master blaster.
He's closer to a guy that's my size. He tells me he cannot bench more than 185 pounds, yet he hits the ball 500 feet. You know, I think I enjoy watching Ken Griffey hit the ball because it's pure, it's smooth, and it's lightning fast.
Change belted deep to right center field, and that will fly away.
He swings, and he goes like this. Hey, oh, hey, oh, and he runs around the base. He's lying.
You know, I don't get to watch him on an everyday basis, but it never seems like he overswings, and the ball travels 450 or 500 feet, and that's some tremendous talent.
Now let's peek at some more smashing, ear-splitting bloopers. When foul balls land in the stands, the chase begins. All you need is a sure pair of hands and a lot of perseverance. He or she who gets there first and holds on gets the goods.
There we go. There's an excited fan here in San Diego.
Did he ever lead a marching band in college?
He certainly could with those high steps.
I think that fan's going to get the baseball.
If he can fight.
He's going to have a lot of rivals getting that ball, don't you? Oh, there's somebody else. What a bad break. Bad break. I mean, come on. I'm wearing the New York shirt. I'm the only one in sight. And I don't get the baseball. And I probably won't get another one up there all night.
A long run for Johnson, but he can't get there. And a tumble for one of the fans in the stands.
This is what is known as a big league header.
Sometimes the best plays are made by amateurs.
What a great catch that guy made in the first row of the seats. That was a rocket into the seats. He brought his glove today, and he's got a souvenir, and that is a happy young man.
He should put it in his pocket any minute. Then a couple of innings later, they take it out and look at it again.
That's what I would do.
Yes. Gets a smooch from his girlfriend. He caught the ball in his hat.
Foul ball, and that will not be played.
except by a young man. Wow, nice play, young man.
Good scouting report for
Like
that.
he knew where it was coming.
Definitely.
Whoa! Fully extended. Don't fall on anybody now.
Of course, it isn't always fans who get in on the act.
Great play on the dugout. What a play by the fanatic.
You gotta love that one. Well, they have something here this year with senior citizens being ball boys and ball girls. I would suggest that he pass that ball along and start watching the game before another line drive comes down that way. Maybe he was auctioning it off or something.
There we go. That's a happy young fan. And she says, no, that's mine. They're just showing it to everybody, honey. They'll bring it back.
She says that's mine. It's not fair.
Oh, she's going to cry now. To make a trip down there, make sure she gets one.
With a souvenir. Oh, don't throw it back. That's what we do in the yard, Dad. Got his Sox jacket on. He's ready. Oh, that's cute.
Celebrities and baseball go together. Whether they're hovering overhead or being wined and dined in private boxes, they're not hard to spot.
I knew he wasn't dead. He's been all over the place.
Look who's eating those nachos. He loves that food here. You better get back to jogging again.
Well, look who's here tonight. Our good friend Bill Murray. He's incognito tonight.
No, he's in the seats.
TV star Janine Turner seems to have taken up a passion for the Cubs, having been spotted at several of their games.
What in the world brings you to Chicago?
The Cubs, the Chicago Cubs.
Janine Turner, hey, good to see you. I hope you come back very, very many more times.
Thank you.
Have no fear, Harry. Janine will be back for more Northside exposure.
Well, you TV fans know her immediately.
Janine Turner, Northern Exposure.
There she is right there. I never see much TV at night. I have to watch that show.
Tom Brenneman along with Steve Stone and Janine Turner.
Janine may be having a graceful time, but for other famous folks, being at the ballpark is made for strange companions.
Bob Hope, Bob and Dolores Hope at the game this afternoon along with Willie Nelson. So Willie and Bob and Dolores Hope.
I'm sure you recognize this guy, Dan Marino, one of the greatest quarterbacks of them all.
Tony Bennett.
I don't think he left his heart in San Francisco.
He left him some food stains or something. It's like poor Tony might have dropped something.
Through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched.
Ray Floyd, one of the finest men you'll ever meet, and some golfer.
Is that Batman in the WGN TV booth next to us?
Yes, it is. Michael Keaton is here tonight.
And Elvis is here. I guess Jerry Glanville sent his tickets up from Atlanta.
So just remember, when it comes to celebrities, if you leave tickets, they will come. From the stars of Hollywood to the stars of Brokenwood, let's take a crack at some cracked bat heroics.
A broken bat fly ball to deep left field. Klesko goes back. Could this be a broken bat homer? Yes. That bat shattered at home plate and still went out of the ballpark.
That is only the second one of these I have ever seen. Just split right in two. Normally with a broken bat, you don't get a homer out of it.
From broken bats to broken strides. Not exactly graceful.
Racing for the plate. Grace fell across the plate.
For Grace, no way to save face. As for Bobby Witt, the trick is, don't get hit.
A little hailstorm going, sunflower seed-sized hail coming at us. Bobby Witt did a great job of concentrating on what he was saying. He didn't flinch once.
If you make a play they might call bonehead, try not to do so wearing a cone head.
Look at the guys with the cones. Oh, it's off the deck. A cone head is born in the field level.
Yes, put it on.
Oh, they're confiscating the cone. That's no fair.
Ah, but alas, young lass, all is fair in love, war, and foul balls.
Hey, I right there. Come on, let the lady have it.
It's a baseball.
Let the lady have it.
Oh, this is shameful. Look at this guy. The guy in the hat's got somebody pulling him by the belt buckle. Way to go. You should be very proud.
What makes people lose their minds over a baseball?
Baseball magic.
As we've seen, some embarrassing things happen to ball players. Like losing the ball on the way to the plate. Or how about losing the ball because you forgot to flip the shades?
Mariano Duncan in shallow left field.
Battling the sun, lost it. Carrasco lines up at second. And look where his shades are. They weren't doing him a whole lot of good up there, were they? I guess they're just up there for style points, but they don't account for much on this play. Maybe he just forgot to pull him down off the bill of his cap. I bet he remembered that as he was getting blinded, don't you?
I'm still having a difficult time understanding why bother with the glasses at all if you're going to wear them above the bill of your cap, as Mariano Duncan continues to do.
Maybe he's forgotten he's even got them up there. But they're doing a great job of shielding the sun off that Phillies logo on his cap.
Yeah, the colors won't fade on the cap very quickly.
No.
When it comes to embarrassing moments, outfielder Junior Felix had more than his share. Just like they say, bad things come in threes.
And this ball is misjudged. Felix lets it go, and we might have another inside the park home run here in Pittsburgh. They are sending Prince. Here's the throw at the plate. He's safe. Felix misplays that ball out there, and it causes a catastrophe.
Same game, same Junior Felix, and almost the same result.
King hits a little blooper out into right, coming on. Here is Felix. He loses it again. And here comes two more runs across to score. What's going on out there?
Whatever it was, it wouldn't stop. And before Felix could put this night behind him, right field was starting to look like the Bermuda Triangle.
To the right side, Junior Felix. Oh, my. I can't imagine what's wrong with this fella out there tonight, but I don't think he saw that ball. You've got to wonder what in the world is going on out in right field.
Speaking of bonehead plays in right field, Jose Canseco found a rare time when using your head is ill-advised.
High fly ball, right field deep. Canseco back to the track. Look it up. It is off his head, it looked like. And over the top. A home run. It looked like it hit Canseco on the top of the head. We'll have to check the replay. It did. It went over the fence. David Hull's laughing out there, so it must hit something funny. And Canseco goes back to the wall. He looks like he's checking the wall. He's checking the ball. Checking the wall and the ball. Reaches up. Hits him right in the head and goes over the top.
It hit Canseco in the head and bounced over the wall for a homer. Look at this. Boink. And it's out of here.
No wonder David Hulse was laughing when he went over there. Jose, you've hit a lot of home runs, you did a lot of great things, but that shot will live forever.
That isn't all Canseco has to live down. Consider his moonlighting stint on the mound at Fenway Park when he came in to mop up the remains of a Red Sox blowout.
And the bases are loaded. 3 walks off Canseco.
Can't seem to find the plate.
Canseco's got to be worth something to the Red Sox as far as concessions goes, because the moment he started warming up the bullpen, I don't think another person left the ballpark. Rivera back up the middle. Everybody else moves up a base, and the Red Sox pad their lead now to 13-1.
Roger Clemens got a piece of wood in his hand. He wants to pinch hit. Wouldn't that be something? Trying to talk Hobson into it now. Rich Gale said, go back and sit at the end of the bench.
Quite a week for Canseco, getting hit off the head with a fly ball and having it bounce over the fence. Now pitching, making his major league debut on the mound.
3-2 pitch, Vaughn, line drive, up the middle, base hit. In comes Pena, that makes it 15-1.
Look at that ERA, wow. Andre Dawson's going to try to add some more.
He is the 8th Red Sox hitter to come up here against Canseco in the 8th inning.
Throwing behind him.
Oops. The fly ball, center field. Holtz comes in, makes the catch, and that will retire the side. Sox pick up 3 in the bottom half of the 8th inning off Jose Canseco, and they will take a seemingly safe 15-1 lead to the 9th inning.
They say baseball is a sport for kids of all ages, so why not critters of all species?
So are you kidding? You think I'm going to eat this stuff on this dirty camera? What do we got out in center field? Is that a cat? A rat? What is that? That poor bird can't get over the wall. And he ain't going to catch it. Hey!
Now we've got a squirrel in Philadelphia. Seems like a lot of animals infest the ballparks in Pennsylvania. He's got a good stride on him, doesn't he?
Oh, man.
Just in from Milwaukee. About the only 3 Seagulls who weren't at County Stadium the other day.
Now there's some birdies around here, aren't there? Yeah. There's a vulture. This Cayeno is going to pick it up.
A little baby bird, so they took care of it very tenderly.
And what we can't figure out is how the birds got in here. The lid's on, you know.
Or what were they looking for?
Really?
There are no worms in the AstroTurf.
Just before the game, Brooks and I were doing some DNA experiments. We had an ancient fossil, and we were able to disseminate some of the ancient DNA, and that's what we got. Yes. Is this Fenway Park, or is it Jurassic Park? Pray that you don't find out. Starts tomorrow.
We don't mean to burst any Beatles bubble, but it's time for some pop culture, bubblegum, and ball players. For years, they've been chewing it, blowing it, and measuring the biggest bubble.
I like the hands on the hip approach. It kind of gives the opponents something to look at.
Kurt Bavak, the American League champion, on my right. John Oates of the National League on my left.
In this 1975 contest, Kurt Bavakwa won the bodacious bubble title.
I feel like an old Western gunfighter now. Every 6-year-old kid in the United States is writing letters to challenge me.
Well, Kurt, those 6-year-olds are today's players. And while there are some blowhards out there, the majority can't match up to the golden days. Heck, half of them can't even keep it in their mouth.
This is Vaughn Eshelman's ritual. Get the bubble gum, read the fortune. Obviously, he likes what it says. Chews the gum for a short while. It's another one. Well, maybe he's going to wait until he finds one he really likes.
What did he get, a half a chew out of that first piece? That go to fortune cookies instead of bubble gum.
Well, speaking extemporaneously, that is off the top of his head, we'd like to point out that today's players have perfected one bit of benign, bubblicious behavior.
He isn't even aware that that's up on top of his cap, trust me.
That's not a rally cap.
No. Somebody
that is a dumb cap.
Turner Ward, Brewer outfitter, he has no idea what his teammates have done to him in the dugout.
It's an old sign on the back, kick me. That's the bullpen catcher. We don't know his name. We'll chase it down. We'll have it for it.
No one's going to tell him. They're all just looking at him now. Oh, building at him.
Everybody's saying, shh, don't anybody tell the bullpen catcher.
Turner Ward's loading up more bubble gum, and he's, where's that last piece I had? Anybody see it?
Double boil in trouble. Brian Williams is going. How do we have him look?
Look, he said, hey, they love me. They love me.
Well, I would guess he knows now, yeah.
No, he didn't know it.
Just found out.
Oh, he's going to turn several shades of crimson here.
Bubblehead Doug Scott. Uh-oh, look at his smile. Oh, that's one of those, I'm going to get you guys smiles.
Before we go, let's look at the world of left-handed pitchers. Sparky Lyle, and the spaceman Bill Lee are living proof that lefties are a breed apart from any other. Flaky is the usual word to describe them. And in recent years, Randy Myers continues the trend, proving still that left-handers march to the beat of a different drum.
And Randy Myers continues his busy involvement in this ball game.
Are you sure that's not Penthouse?
No matter what team Myers is on, he always seems to make life a little more interesting.
He is one of the true characters of the game. Yesterday, after the game was rained out, this is Randy departing the premises here at Wrigley Field.
Everyone does not come to the ballpark in a sports car or leave it. Doing everything he can for the environment.
Doing everything he can to prove he's a left-hander. That's what he's doing.
Gotta love that.
Whether it's a left-hander or out of left field, baseball is quite a game, bloopers and all.